Very, very strongly agree. Because one day you're not going to live with your parents. They are not going to help you. They are not going to be forever, sadly. So, if something happens, you will know what to do. You will know how to do your laundry, to clean the house, to do your bed. You are going to be highly independent, and that's something really good from a person. That shows that he is really educated. Now, in speaking, we have. Okay, don't forget to comment if you are strongly agree with 1, 2, 3, and why. Okay, remember you already did this. You can just retype everything on the comments. Now, number 2, speaking. Discuss your answers in small groups. Which questions do almost all of you agree on, and which ones, one or ones, do almost all of you disagree, and why? That's why you have to comment, and with that, I'm going to realize which one do you think the same, and which one you are not thinking the same, and make a short talk about that. Okay, now moving on with the next page, page 34. It's about reading. Reading. This is a really amazing book. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. Even in this moment that we kind of have a bit more time for ourselves. This is going to help you to think in the future of how would you like to be. Okay, I highly recommend it. Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother. This is so good, and the instruction says that you have to read the the 3 paragraphs that talk about that book from Amy Chua, because she's Asian. So I'm going to give you like 20 seconds to read, or you can pause the video. The time is almost over, so we are going to continue in 20 seconds. Okay, so now you have to read the following text too, because Stephanie and Caesar are talking about the Tiger Moms book from Amy Chua, and you are going to figure it out for activity 3. that who might say these things? Amy, Chua, Stephanie, or Cesar? And before we do three, you have to finish number two, answering that which one is against the tiger mother style of parenting and what reasons do they give. Okay, so you had enough time to do it because you read the first one, and you can pause it and check your uh, your book because you already did it. So the book is Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother. That book talks about the Chinese way of educate to bring up their children. So tell me, is Stephanie against or is Caesar? Which one of them are disagree? Is disagree? Is not agree? Um, do you think it's Stephanie? Yeah, Stephanie is against because he cannot believe that they cannot even watch TV. And for Stephanie is for a normal person to watch TV and do and socialize with others. But now Caesar think that uh, it's good. It's good because it's over here. It says, "I think Amy Chua ideas are fantastic. Yes, she was hard on their children at times, but she did raise two amazing children. Her daughters are so confident. They'll definitely do well in life. So she, sorry, he is thinking for the future. Maybe not during childhood. So Tim is for and Stephanie is against. So now, in number three, in here, read the text again. Who might say these things? Write Amy Chua, Stephanie, or Caesar. Now, who says that I talk to my parents about my problems? Who says that? Caesar, Stephanie, or Amy Chua? Is from one is Tim. Oh, sorry, Caesar. And now, from number two, Amy says, "No, you can't sleep at Chloe's house." Because Amy Chua is a writer from the battle hymn of the Tiger Mother. So that was the way that she raised their daughters. Number three, Stephanie says that children need to be free to make some of their own decisions. Number four, Caesar says, "My parents don't let me watch much TV, but that's okay." Number five, Amy says, "You'll thank me one day." And now six, Stephanie thinks that you can't make kids be what you want them to be. So tell me, let's go with speaking. You have to work in pairs, but you can't. So you are going to also answer me in the comments. Remember, like you have to write at the beginning from speaking part of page 34. I am agree or I'm disagree with Cesar, Stephanie, or Amy, and then write your reason. So it says, who do you agree with? Who do you agree with most? Most, Cesar or Stephanie? And then you have to tell me why. You can think Can you think of any other examples of rules that strict parents have? Yeah, I nowadays you can take the phone and then you are going to have your Xbox. But if you are without your Xbox, you can work in your laptop and watch movies. Or if you don't have your laptop, you nowadays have your Amazon or your Apple TVs and then survive. But parents can take you away all the devices, but and you will survive. You're going to see, you're going to look for the way uh, to survive a punishment or a rule. But what if your parents take away the password from the internet? That's harsh because you can have your phone, you can have everything, but you cannot play, you cannot chat, you cannot watch movies, and you're going to feel powerless. So that's kind of a strict rule that a parent might do if you don't respect the rules. What do you think? Do you have any other? Now for last, we have page 35. In page 35, we have a grammar part that talks about such and so, or as the title says such. So and such review. So remember, these activities you already did it, so you are going to check the answers. So write the correct words to complete the sentences. Check in the text, then complete the rule with so and such. Number one, her daughters are so or such. Number one is so. Her daughters are so confident they'll do really well in life. Now, number two, many people wonder how Chinese parents bring up so or such successful children. Now, check this out. This is something really important to refresh, to review, to remind. It says that we use so and such for emphasis. Okay, emphasis. You are such a gentleman. You are so intelligent. Here is the rule. You use number one, such, when you have an adjective and then the subject. As I said, you are such intelligent. Oh, yeah, such confident. Yeah. Oh, no, no. Let me check again. Yeah, here. Number one is in the rule such. Such a n plus the adjective and then the subject, because that's the rule. You are such amazing. You are such a good friend. An adjective, remember. That's such a beautiful car. That's such a bad game. An adjective. Okay, and then this, the subject. And then you are going to use so when you use an adjective. Okay, without a noun, without a subject. Okay, for example, in here, number two is such, number one is so. So her daughters are so confident. Semicolon, and that's it. That's it. That's where the sentence ends. So what about Ferrari is so expensive. That's it. Another example. My internet, it's so bad. Okay? There is no further part of the sentence if you use so. Okay? Now, we often follow this with a that clause to talk about consequences. It was such a difficult question that I didn't know what to say. Okay? It was a consequence. Okay? So now, it was so hot that I couldn't sunbathe. Okay? Now, we are almost finishing. You have to complete with so or such and then complete the sentences with your own ideas. Please, you know what to do. Write your comment, write your answers that you send me once again in the comments. Okay? So zero, it was such a hot day that we stopped working and went to the beach. Okay. Number one, the homework was what? What do you think you have to use? The homework was so difficult that I didn't pass or I didn't do it. That's my second part of the sentence. Number two, he's such a good friend that because you can see a good friend, there is an adjective and then it goes the subject. Okay, so he's such a good friend that I I'll I'll give expensive watch for his birthday. That's my complete sentence. Now number three, the bus was so late that I didn't arrive to school on time. That's my sentence, boys and girls. Now, four, it was such an exciting book. Such an It was such an exciting book that I read it 4 times already. Now, do and did for emphasis. Complete the sentence from the text with the missing words. Then read the rule. So number one, I did or do. I understand that she feels she was only doing the best for her children. So that's a tricky one. What about number two? She was hard on her children at times, but she raised 2 amazing children. So then here you go. Number one, it's do, and number two is did. I do understand that she feels she was only doing the best for her children. Number two, she was hard on her children at times, but she did raise 2 amazing children because it's a emphasis because they are explaining why and how happened. And now here we have the rule. We can use the auxiliaries do or does and did to add emphasis to what we want to say. Often we're contradicting someone. You didn't like the film, didn't you? I did like the film. She doesn't want to go to the party. She does. She does want to go. She's just shy. Okay, emphasis. Like you didn't write the letter from La Bamba. Yes, I did. Okay, it's for emphasis. Like the rule says that it's when you are contradicting someone because you're supposed to be right. It's emphasis. Now, look, two and not enough. To say something is more than we need, we use two, and two. To say it less, we use not enough. Okay, so two plus an adjective, then two plus many and a plus countable noun, and then two plus much and plus an uncountable noun, and also not plus an adjective and enough. Okay, so you're going to use that grammar way to do the following. It says complete the second sentence. The second sentence so it has a similar meaning to the first sentence using the word in parentheses. And so, such, do, did for emphasis. Or two, or not enough. Write between 2 and 5 words. Okay, so let's check it out. In here, we have 5 sentences. Those 5 sentences goes like this. Number one. Number one says there were too many people at the meeting. At the meeting. Where is it? Where is it? I lost. Okay, yeah, I found it. Yep, there you go. Yep, there it is. There were too many people at the meeting. Some people had to stand there at the meeting. At the meeting, so some people had to stand. So if they had to be standing up to stand, what was the missing object? It was chairs. So the complete sentence is there weren't enough chairs at the meeting, so some people had to stand. Now, number two, he spent too much money. Now, number two, he doesn't save enough money. This book isn't interesting enough. I'm not going to finish it. Boring. This book is too boring to finish. Number four. You're wrong. I thought the book was really, really good. I did like the book. Remember, that was an emphasis because the previous sentence it was really, really good. Okay. Now number five is it says, I really think we should leave now. I don't think we shouldn't stay. Okay. So now last part from the last part of the video, and oh my god, we did an hour like a normal class, but we did 4 pages. That's so beautiful. And now it says that you the pronunciation. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play the following because then you can listen. You can go to page 120 on your student book. Okay, so you have like 10 seconds to go, and then I'm going to play in 5 seconds another tracks.
Hello and welcome to Family Matters.
That was from the previous one, and that's the same. So, in 3, 2, or let's make it better. I'm going to put that at the end, and then you can go and check, okay? Now, in the vocabulary section, we have bringing up children. Number 1, complete the text with the words in the list, with the words in the list. We have bring, strict, do, soft, childhood, do, get, and grow. Okay, so check this writing. It's really interesting because all the pages were about how to bring up, how to raise, how to take care of or educate your children, your future children, or some kids. Okay, that's something that parents have gone through. Okay, so the title says the toughest job in the world. Most parents want to. I'm going to give you already the answers. Most parents want to do their best for their children and help them to get ahead in life. They try to bring their children up well and give them a happy childhood, but it's not always so easy. Children grow up so fast these days, and it can be difficult to get it right at all the time. Of course, parents know the importance of school, and they want their children to do well. But what happens when the child doesn't want to try? If parents are too strict, their children might only do the things they want to do. It's a difficult. Oh, sorry. I skipped one from number 7. If parents are too strict, their children might the children might rebel. If they are also too soft, then the children might only do the things they want to do. It's a difficult balancing act, and of course, parents get it wrong sometimes. After all, they're only humans too. Here goes a personal comment, like a moral. It's hard to bring up even your cousins, your little nephews, because it's difficult to be agree with any other person, even if it's so special for you. So please don't be so I don't know mad with your parents because no one knew how to be a parent. It's really hard. Now, number 2, it says that you have to match the expressions A to H in the text form from exercise 1 with their meanings. Okay, now A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A says make advantages in life. So, make advantages in life, it refers with expression from number 2, get ahead in life. Remember, check your answers. Now, B. B says the time of being a child. The time of being a child is childhood. Okay? It's the time that we are a child. And it passes really quick and we don't notice it. So now in letter C it says get older. With what expression goes that? It goes with get older, goes with grow. Now A, B, C. Now we go to D. It says be a success. That goes with expression from number 6. Do well. Now let's go A, B, C, D, E. Have lots of rules. Have lots of rules refers to the expression too strict. Because if you have a lot of rules, if you have lots of rules, the place it's a little strict or the persons are too strict. Now let's go with F. Be as good as be as good as you can. Be as good as you can is F, and that goes with do their best. Now G. G is have few or no rules. That goes with expression with 8. Too soft. And now the main expression from the class, grace. Grace goes with expression, where is it? There you go. Bring their children up. Number 3. Okay, so one more time, the last time. 1. Do their best goes with F. Be as good as you can. Now 2. Get ahead in life goes with A. Make advantages in life. Number 3. Bring their children up goes with the expression H. Raise. Educate. Number 4. Childhood goes with B. With the time. Sorry, it goes with B. The time of being a child. 5. Grow. Grow goes with expression get older. 6. Do well goes with expression be a success. And be a success is D. 7. Too strict goes with the expression E. Have lots of rules. And now 8. Too soft goes with expression G. Have few or no rules. Okay? So with that we finish this class with 1 hour and 10 minutes. So please remember all the parts that you have to make a comment or I did a question. You have to write it once again in the comments because I want you to rewrite that and share at the same time of the video. Remember, you can repeat it as much times as you want. So it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm going to be on the schedule if you have any doubts. The schedule, your parents are supposed to have it. Okay? So see you in the hour that the schedule marks. Okay? So a pleasure to meet you. Please be safe. See you next time.
It was such a great match.
I know. It was so exciting.
Lee lost, but she did play well.
I agree. I do think she tried her best.
It was such a great match.
I know. It was so exciting.
Lee lost, but she did play well.
I agree. I do think she tried her best.